Hello, and welcome to my next Executive Series video. Our topic today is production personnel. Aaron Snyder here for Quality Systems Explained, where we make quality systems simple for you. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If this is the first Executive Series video you've seen, please go back and check out the introduction. You can find all the supporting information and an outline of the material in the video description below. In my Executive Series, we have a standard agenda which covers 4 main areas. You can see those in the progress bar below. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video to get the 3 bonus questions. Our topic, production personnel, comes directly from 820.70D in ISO 1345 section 6.4.1. Production personnel in 5 words. Ensure people don't contaminate product. We have to define the requirements for health, cleanliness, personal practices, and clothing related to the personnel that interact with our medical device. If people can contaminate our product, we have to control those points where that contamination could occur. Once we've defined those contamination controls, we have to establish and maintain procedures capturing those requirements. Personnel have to be trained on those requirements. So how do I know this is working? Well, first, I have clear and consistent documented practices for what needs to happen in order to gain access to my manufacturing area and also when I'm leaving my manufacturing area. Second, employees are trained on those practices, so they know what they need to do to gain access to the manufacturing areas. Third, support personnel, temporary employees, and ancillary personnel who aren't always in manufacturing, they also are following the personnel practices for contamination controls before entering the manufacturing area. And then finally, during high traffic periods like shift changes or breaks, all employees going in and out of the controlled manufacturing environment follow your contamination control procedures. How do I know this is not working? Well, support personnel and ancillary personnel in the contamination control practices when gaining access to your manufacturing environment. And then finally, employees will leave the controlled manufacturing environment and return without changing their PPE. Now for the 3 bonus questions. What do I need to do in order to gain access to the controlled manufacturing environment? Second, the suppliers that provide our PPE, our gloves, gowns, hairnets, how do we control those suppliers and how do we ensure that they're providing the products that we need? And then finally, when does cleaning happen? What personnel does the cleaning and how do they gain access to the controlled manufacturing environment? Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If you have any questions, please send me an email at qms.jedi@gmail.com. This is Aaron Snyder from Quality Systems Explained. Never stop learning.